Hello, Brian Scott-Smith here for World Risk and Insurance News. Each month on RIN TV, ACORD's TechTalk provides insights into the world of technology and how it is affecting risk and insurance professionals. Here now is the latest Tech Talk.
Thanks. Today we are talking about wearable technology in the insurance industry. And joining me to do that now is Brooks Tingle. He is the Senior Vice President of Marketing Strategy at John Hancock. John Hancock did a report on wearable technology. Now, why did your company decide to take a look at wearable technology inside the insurance industry?
I should start, I think, by just talking about some of the context for the program, which was recognition that the U.S. consumer on average doesn't have the life insurance protection that they need. And then there's this other unmistakable trend where most Americans want to live more healthy lives, but most of us aren't maybe necessarily taking the steps we could every day to lead those more healthy lives. And as we thought about it, what industry should care more about the long, healthy lives of its customers than the life insurance industry? So it was really in the context of setting up a program that incents our customers to do things like be more physically active, engage in better nutrition, see their doctor as they're supposed to, things like that, that the wearable element came into play.
Right. Now, many people know what wearable technology is, but what are some of the things you are using to help your company as it relates to, like you said, life insurance?
Sure. One of the core elements for all of us in terms of leading a longer, more healthy life is, of course, physical activity. The wearable creates a really simple way for customers to engage in the program. When we talked to focus groups and so forth about this program before we launched it, we heard loud and clear from customers that they loved the idea of being rewarded in terms of lower insurance premiums and other rewards for taking the right steps in their lives to be more healthy, but it had to be easy. People didn't want to be going to a website every day saying, hey, I walked 2 miles yesterday, or I ran a 5K yesterday. And the wearable technology, as advanced as it's become, really makes it quite simple for a customer to interface with the program and really not have to take any sort of overt action to share with us the physical activity that then serves as the basis for the rewards that we give the client.
Right. Now, it sounds like it's been very beneficial for your company, John Hancock, but how do you think it will also help the insurance industry?
I feel really strongly that this is really just the beginning of a wave of innovation that will make our products more relevant to the U.S. consumer of today. And the technology angle of it, these wearables, I mean, as you I'm sure know, they've become so engaging. They really are an interesting element to make our products. I mean, we're a 150-year-old company, a 100-plus-year-old industry, but bringing some of these modern tools and capabilities to the products, I'm hoping and expecting will really engage U.S. consumers in an industry that's an important one, but frankly has lost a little bit of its relevance over the past decades.
Now, one of the parts of wearable technology is actually using big data. So how do the two work hand in hand, and how is that information disseminated?
In terms of the data that we collect, I guess the first thing I would say is the customer has complete choice about what data they want to share with us. So we have a program that rewards customers for physical activity, typically a number of steps taken, and our program will reward somebody for having taken 5,000 steps in a day with a certain point level, 10,000 steps, another level of points, and 15,000 steps, a third level of points. That's really all we're collecting from the wearable. There are certain physical activities and certain devices where a customer may choose to have their heart rate recorded as a means of getting credit for a workout. But we're not tracking people's physical location, things of that nature. It's really the narrow set of activity needed to credit the client with the rewards and the points for the physical activity. That data, you can be assured, and I assume you would assume this is so, will not be sold to third parties or anything of that nature. It is made available to the customer in a very robust way through a website and various apps, so the customer can track over a period of days, weeks, months, or even years patterns of their physical activity, how they've earned points in the program, things of that nature. So it's really about making it as simple as we can for the customer to earn points, and then playing that data back to them in a way that adds value to their own efforts to lead a healthy life over time.
If you'd like more information on the technology shaping the insurance industry, visit the ACORD website. And make sure to join us next month for another edition of Tech Talk right here on RIN TV.